The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks had far and away the league's most efficient offense last season. Their star, Luka Doncic, is rightfully credited for most of that, but their role players were also shooting the ball well. Now, the 2004 Mavs with Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash were arguably the greatest offense ever, but this group could give them a run for their money. Kevin?
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Well, I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Jared Allen is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Okoro in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Josh Richardson out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. And it goes down 2 points.
Now you can see the defense is so shifted over to where Kristaps Porzingis is that they lose track of the situation, and he burns them with the pass.
Now here's Love. Sexton the pass to Allen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy. And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Now here's Doncic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Darius Garland picks one up.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Doncic. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Richardson outside. Out to the right wing. Bounce pass, Kleber. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Tries again. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Allen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Doncic with it. A pass to Porzingis. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Doncic kicks to Richardson. Tipped away and stolen by Sexton. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Kleba. Here's Porzingis. It's deflected.
How about Sexton getting in there? Great timing from the guard. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Up and in on the layup.
Porzingis playing with some heart now, never giving up or into the defense, muscling through that difficult shot.
Love outside. The open look here for Sexton. They get it back. Allen. Porzingis with the block. Doncic outside. And there it is for him.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Allen. Porzingis with the block. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Porzingis. Banked in off the glass.
I think the talk about Porzingis being soft on the inside might be a little misguided. Playing pretty hard right now.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. On defense, Dallas. The feet to Garland. The Mavericks pull it in.
I mean, he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Out to Hardaway. Over Wade. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now, here's Garland. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Redick with the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Powell, that's good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
.105 left in the first. Now here's Garland. Brunson covering, and Nance slams it in.
Yeah, you could throw it just about anywhere for Larry Nance Jr., and then he'll know what to do with it.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 3-point lead. Hardaway passes to Powell. It's deflected. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Redick for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Not so much known for his ball handling skills right there. J.J. Redick putting the defender on his heels.
Back to Sexton. He feeds it to Nance. It's rebounded by Brunson. Dallas leading by 6. He lobs it up, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Here's Garland. Beyond the arc. But they'll get another chance. And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Powell is out there with Hardaway. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop." Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. And so he hits both.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Now here's Okoro. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Prince misses. Doncic looking it over. And finished off by Doncic.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. A different look for Dallas. Zinkis, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Richardson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Kevin Love comes in for Jetty Osman.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Prince's shot is good.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Mavericks leading by 7. Doncic left side. Here's Kleber, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Garland. He has 6. Here's Allen. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Porzingis. Inside, Doncic. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Garland, the pass to Prince. To the inside. Here's Love. That one a little long.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the closer Porzingis gets to the basket, the more aggressive he becomes, and for good reason. He's going to get fouled.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first one falls. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Love outside. Lets a floater go, and the layup good by Sexton.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
Doncic dishes to Richardson. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 11 points.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Mavericks. The Cavaliers trail by 14, and even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And here is Doncic after Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. And yes, it's good. He's got 13.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Here's Okoro. 1:25 left in the first half of basketball. Passes to Hartenstein. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Five to shoot. Shot, high post. Misses off the right iron.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
That one drops for him.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Outside, Sexton. 44 seconds left in the first half. He kicks it to Okoro. Off target from three-point range. Cuts off the pass. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got his second bucket tonight.
Terrific at taking some initiative there on the inside portion of the floor was Larry Nance Jr.
Doncic passes to Kleba. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And here's Sexton.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Okoro out there with Kevin Love. And it's Allen in at the 5. It's stolen by Allen. Now Sexton. Kicks to Okoro. From outside, off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. 17-point game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Okoro's shot is off.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Allen. Richardson the pass to Porzingis. They get a hand on it. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Okoro. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Okoro's got 5 points so far.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Greg, so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling. And yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein in great position to reject that shot.
Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded closely. Misses from close range. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Sexton with it. Now defended by Cauley Stein. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Sexton. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Hardaway dishes to Cauley Stein. Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. Dallas no good that time either.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney-Smith is a guy you can win with.
Mavericks leading by 10. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Bangs home the trifecta. Hardaway has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Redick is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Osman comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Taurean Prince in for Colin Sexton. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Stevens, the pass to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around, and it's good for 2.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Redick, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From the wing, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Cauley Stein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Hardaway. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third, and Willie Cauley Stein gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland kicks to Nance. Pass to Prince. And here's Wade. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley Stein. For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And the first one drops. A different look for Dallas. Porzingis, he's checked in for Willie Cauley Stein. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Mavericks leading by 9, and that's going to be a travel.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
.133 left in the third. Now, here's Garland. Richardson covering. Nance. That one misses. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Redick. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Now, here's Garland. Guarded closer. Kicks it out to Prince. A three-pointer is right on target. 6 points for him.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Now, here's Porzingis. 8 points for him. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardaway. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Okoro comes in for Taurean Prince. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock at 4. And Porzingis puts up a deep three. Dallas again missing.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Now, here's Okoro. Richardson covered. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 17 points was their biggest margin. Kleber, the pass to Doncic. Here's Redick. No good that time. 1 second left. That shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Dallas up 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. With 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Mavericks leading by 6. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Redick in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Cleveland making a change here. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Here's Doncic following the basket by Colin Sexton. Kleber with it, fires for three, sinks the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Doncic, bounce pass. Richardson finds Porzingis. Over Love. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Nance. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in. That free throw good from Nance.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
And here is Garland after Josh Richardson was able to get the triple. Garland, the pass to Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Mavericks leading by 9. Floats it up for Doncic. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Passes it to Nance. Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Sexton on the wing. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's in rhythm and right on target, as Sexton has a very well-rounded offensive game and playing in control now.
Yep, it counts.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside, Sexton. He kicks to Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Poked away. There's the pass to Porzingis. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Porzingis inside, defended by Allen, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Utilizing his length well there on the offensive end. Porzingis drawing that contact.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, after the boos on draft night when he got to the league, you could immediately recognize the unique talents of Kristaps Porzingis, and he keeps trying to raise the bar for himself. An exciting young player for the league.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Down low. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Allen.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Hardaway passes to Kleba. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Doncic has got 8 points here in this quarter. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Love dishes to Sexton. Here's a Okoro, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Richardson outside. Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's Kleba. Pass to Porzingis. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's a Okoro. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. Nancy's checked in for Kevin Love. Good on both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Kleba finds Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. From deep, Richardson. Garland with the rebound. Now, Cleveland moving it up.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Doncic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 6. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the paint, here's Allen. It counts! And now they trail by just 4.
Colin Sexton forced into the role in Cleveland with tons of minutes. but also having to orchestrate the offense for a very young team.
The shot's good.
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
Allen, money!
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. 30 seconds left in the game.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Okoro kicks to Allen. Here's Garland. Offensive rebound. Here's Okoro. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. It's stolen by Nance. Sexton for 3. That one, no good. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.